I'll wait till I see a majority of the hourglasses turn to boxes.
I like this map. Very nice map.
Sorry if you hear dogs in the background. Because
Yeah, it's map. It's map dogs.
we can start hearing them before we even get
Yeah.
Someone got a kill streak.
in.
Hey guys, read the briefing,
Yep.
please, for 1-2 minutes. Yeah.
I'll wait another 30 seconds and I'll also just say the basics of the brief.
Out of curiosity, Aris, is there like quite a large stray dog population in Greece? Because I noticed that when I went there.
What?
Is there quite a few like stray dogs around in Greece?
What do you mean? Of course there are dogs in Greece. I don't
No,
understand.
stray.
I mean, as in, like,
Stray
oh,
in
no,
the
yeah.
in the street. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course there are. Yeah.
I
Harris
noticed
is
that when I
always
went there.
super
'cause I didn't
loud.
really
Not,
steal
not
your
so
food.
many, not so many, of course, but there are. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, there are.
All right, so today's mission is very, very simple. We are part of the 2nd Platoon of the PDF, also known as the Pualan Defense Force, and in the midst of things, there's a bit of an insurgency going on. So our job is to basically keep the towns clear of anything undesirable, mines, IEDs, other things that the local insurgents might be planting to try to sabotage our efforts in defending the region, because the islands are mainly tied to tourism. So if we can keep the roads clear and the insurgents back, we can keep things going. It would be an easier transition with the equipment we have. So there are 4 towns close to our staging point, which is the airfield. All you have to do is go along these roads with either the EOD team or the strikers with the Minesweeper front piece, Sweeper 1-1 and Sweeper 1-2, and just sweep the roads for mines. And once all mines have been disarmed or detonated, it will queue the specific town's objective to be completed, and once all 4 towns are cleared of mines, the mission will index. To the sweeper crews, make sure for your vehicle, when you want to actually start sweeping, there's a scroll wheel option for you to put the minesweeper down. Just be careful when you're going over large hills, because this island can be a bit hilly. If you have that down, you might clip it into the ground at a weird angle and prevent yourself from moving up. So if you need to move from town to town, I'd recommend you bring it up, but once you enter the town itself, put it down. Otherwise, guys, hope you enjoy the mission. Any questions?
How is this designed in terms of enemy force? Do you want us to move all together, Liru, or are you spread?
So I left this up to the commander. You can either move with your entire force, or you can split your force with one sweeper, like Sweeper 1-1 going with half the platoon to one town, and Sweeper 1-2 going with half the platoon to the other town. It's entirely up to you. With the diffused mines, if you're sweeping them with Sweeper 1-1 or 1-2, they'll det when they hit the sweeper part. Otherwise, EOD can collect them and load them up in a vehicle, because this is mainly mechanized.
Okay. Interesting mission to clear mines. Yeah.
I mean, we said we wanted some variety. It's some variety, to be fair.
Send Lord first,
And Lord will
and
probably survive.
Airborne second.
Knowing Lord, he'll probably walk right through it and not die.
How are you guys doing? Just doing the brief for this
Can we
mission.
just
This
use
is,
dogs?
mission
How
for
much armor
BIA.
do we have, because the website isn't matched, is it?
How much what?
Armor do we have, because the website isn't matched anymore?
Yeah, website server of website have a problem. Have some attacks, not our website, all the server, of course, of the company. So yeah,
Right,
it's off.
I'll assign the armor in game then. But
Basically, how many minesweepers do we have, Liru?
So you have
the armor like the warriors, I'm assuming.
you have 1 Badger IFE. Every vehicle can respawn up to 3 times to match, you know, the 3 spawns that you would have as a player. And then every squad has a 113 with a 240 Bravo on it. Ground command has a command striker with a gun, and everything else is just the assets they would have. So sweepers are strikers. You got 2 Hueys and A29 Takano.
So you can see the areas that are assigned on the map. Hueys and Overwatch. The warrior that we have. The badger. Badger that we have go with C and D. So they're traveling a greater distance. And the command striker
It's not
will go with A and B.
humanitarian. It's just some
Once
simple
we've cleared
minesweeping.
these, then we'll heal up, and C and D will go west and do the same over there, and Alpha and Bravo go over here and do that one. If it turns out that the enemies are massive, then we'll link up and do.
Don't forget, Bram, we've also got the aircraft as well.
Yeah,
What about you, Demon?
I've marked the aircraft on the map.
Yeah, I know Huey, but not the plane.
Oh, the plane. Ah, the
What-
Super Tucano. That's just gonna have to. I mean, that can't really overwatch a 300 kilometer. 300 meter formation. So that plane just needs to fly around both, basically. Aim for anything that moves. I don't care if it's got a gun, just kill it.
What about you, D, mate?
For EOD, come with us to the first objective. Come with A and B. But if Sweeper 1-2 dies, they have to go over there. Then if Fals dies, you have to stay with us. So you'll probably be moving about the most.
No problem.
Any other questions?
So do remember, you also have the EOD team. They have mine detection equipment, so you can use them as a backup if Sweeper gets hit with something.
Yeah, that's what I've just talked about.
Gotcha.
Let's go. Harris?
Admin needs to push the mission through.
Honestly.
Are you with that boring, Brown?
I guess the mission won't start.
Okay, well, for now, I'm going to play Noughts and Crosses. Who's joining?
Jesus, these guys are super loud on TeamSpeak compared to other
Okay, are we
communities.
ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck.
They're playing tic-tac-toe on the freaking map. Okay.
Oh, I was winning.
So, what is up, guys? Wee Woo here. It's time for a simple Minesweeper mission. This was inspired by an op I played in TSB a month ago. I think Holy Light was the Zeus, but it was some minesweeping stuff in Klafgan utilizing the Minesweepers. The same thing is going to be done for this operation. Looks like the player base is going to go for a force split today, moving on the south and north, going on the eastern side and then the western side. So that'll be very interesting to see. But otherwise, why do we have a glitched out player slot here? That's kind of awkward. But that is a-okay. Now, I am going to be mainly utilizing this squad as QRF. These guys have some pretty silly weaponry, just a mix of rifles, older World War II gear. But I got a few heavy hitters, some older AKs, M16A2 with grenade launcher, and then a freaking M84, because that's the true Chad gun with 250 round boxes. And we're just going to entertain. Now, we are testing a bunch of audio stuff, guys, so if you think the music's too loud, the game audio's too loud, I'm too loud compared to everything, I'll let you know in comparison, that, we should be able to hear them locally, but, T-Far, if they're, far away, I can barely hear them right now. It's hard to hear them over the music. But, yeah, we do have an M1 Garand with the other group, but, just have that all go through. Why does Welshie need an LR? I don't even see Welshie. So I'd like to see what his slot is before I give him an LR.
So who's Max again? What's his role? Captain?
What's the short range?
Welsh, what role did you pick?
I'm EOD team leader, boss.
Say again?
Huh. Alright, one sec.
Oh.
That's weird, I spawned with one.
Sir,
for
why
checking
are you
in.
touching your TP?
Let's see.
Really?
Awesome. Make sure his squad's on the
That's weird, because I built his kit off of the squad leaders, so I don't know why he wouldn't have gotten that.
Obviously, I have ammunition possibly needed.
So we're just going to do this the hard way. That's not what I wanted.
Yeah. That would be the easier method.
We're gonna have a
of doing
briefing?
it, you know,
Bro?
instead of spawning an
Yeah,
AI.
but I mean, like our own special squad lead.
What's
That's
Go.
a weird face to have, okay.
No. You want
I'm not going to question that.
As it is on the map, we just got to
Oh,
take it as
well,
it comes. We don't know anything
You
else.
can't care, you cannot kill you.
And if
I think he's loaded again. That's right.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no problem.
Oh fuck.
Alpha squad. Load up.
This is Liru on 6-0. Over. Alright, so yeah, I definitely made a weird mix of tech for this operation, because I just wanted to have fun with it. But the enemies are also pretty weirdly mixed. I've got some interesting ambushes all set up right here. Mix of white and black helmets. This mission could get very, very ugly, but, you know, we'll just have to see how the player base goes.
Copy on this frequency?
This is not Vietnam. Last call, so I can check.
Copy,
So we'll just have to see how everything goes. Garuz, I'm alright. Thanks for the 50 bits, man. I hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you get a kick out of this. Yeah, I gave him a Tucano for this, an A29. I gave it just a bunch of rocket pods meant for close air support. They didn't get a camera operator for it, though, so I meant for that to also be a piece to do recon, so we'll have to see how things go. I believe they've got 2 Hueys, yep. They've got,
we're in the northwest.
it's like 4 squads of infantry, the EOD team, all the vehicles, command teams set up. So, we'll have to see how things go. But yeah, no, this is an RHS plane that you can find in the Horizon Island Defense Force faction, which I've even left the flag there. It's meant to be a trainer plane, but you can have it use combat. It's basically a light attack aircraft. I think they're going to use that to change the pylons, which there isn't anything on there that, in terms of pylons, that like it doesn't really have that much selection. And JTAG doesn't have a laser designator. He actually ranted at me for not having one. I told him, well, you've got colored smoke, and there's like nothing to use laser guided ordnance on because nothing has any laser guided ability. They could put GBUs on it though, but I'm not going to let them. Also, it looks like, all right, so we do have a camera operator. That would be the second guy, so he's basically just going to help spot stuff. And now we're starting to see these guys begin to drive. Everything's kind of bare bones right here, but we'll have to see how things go. But again, it's just going to be a simple minesweeping operation. Nothing too hard. We'll have to see how things go. Well, I know the camera operator can use the laser on his vehicle, so it's fine. That's something I could have removed, but didn't really feel like it. Yeah, see, they're immediately going for GBUs. All this is going to mean is I'm just going to be a lot more mean with my AA, and I'll bring more of that in the AO to stall him. Nah, I think JTAC, he should be in here. No, he's driving the Vic. I don't know. I've also noticed for BIA ops, even though it's implied to give them a JTAC, they kind of, air just usually does their own thing anyway. And there aren't really any major targets for them to use GBUs on. It's mostly going to be infantry. The only big thing I have is a BTR. The real challenge with today was making ambushes that are going to really pummel infantry. And we're just going to see how that goes. But anyway, I am going to be as fair as I can with this. I'm going to take my global AI skill, set it to 90, 35, 50, 50, and with the small amount of AI in this AO, it's going to get messy. So I'm going to put myself on Whisper. I'm going to hide myself because I want to watch all the really crazy action that's going to happen, and we'll just see how things go. Reinforcements are going to basically come from forested areas. I want to try to keep them out of the towns themselves because active AI in minefields is never a good idea. That was a copy of Welsh's body. I got to basically copy this puppy back. Cool. So right off the bat, air is flying over. And I will get in my ZUs and fire if I absolutely need to. And just in case, because I'm not noticing any aggro, because you never know, sometimes the server is just silly. Yep, alright, so I just heard gunshots anyway. Music isn't sped up. This is actually the music normally. So I'm pulling that Vic out, but I think he's aggroed on the air, so he's not even gonna fire. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna start bringing stuff into right here. And you got this other team now going down, so they're gonna split my attention here. Yeah, no, he is totally aggroed on the aircraft. That is silly. Airplane just took off, so the AI are gonna take a few hot seconds to kind of get themselves situated. And they immediately AT that. No surprise there, because aggroed on air, there's nothing really you can do about stuff like that. I got a CU gun somewhere to the south. Again, we'll get the patrols to come in eventually. I think they're going to get stalled by air just being in the AO, so we just have to be patient with our AI. But these guys are normally pretty slow-paced anyway. Now we're seeing a rocket strike come in close. I'm also really curious to see how this ambush goes, because it can and will be a messy one. But I'll be basically putting the AI where I want. And you're seeing air now. Hearing that. He's firing a few pot shots up there. Yeah, he's engaging. No, he's shooting at a window. Okay. Sure. Sure. RPG just got shot up to that Vic. Wow, I've actually never seen an RPG guy do something like that. And Minesweeper doing some work here. It just tripped a mine. Cool. And I do have this machine gun right here. If the Vic goes off ahead, I will AT it. And I gotta start looking at these guys because they're gonna start running into this ambush. And I'm gonna start throwing my AI over here. Now this is probably one of the nastiest ambushes I have because these guys are all hiding right in these little keyholes here. Yeah, so I was thinking they might have come up there to clear that, but clearly they're not.
Yeah, please man, let's get enough foot, so I'll just stay behind the straight, we'll be alright.
I'm gonna spawn another squad and have it come in on the rear here, just to kind of box them in. So RPG was just fired. I was gonna remote this guy and do it, but you know what? We'll let the AI do it. Cause see, he just boxed him in. Got him slammed with that Vic. He's reloading right here. He decides to just stay there. Now we're gonna have these squads also come in and slowly reinforce. So yeah, that knocked out the that Vic immediately. But next time the Huey flies to the south, I need to get on it to strike it. But it sounds like actually I just heard it fire. Maybe? It's hard to tell. Meanwhile, the aircraft is flying up here. It just did a GBU strike in the town. Okay. Something's happened down there. Interesting. Alright. I'm doing what's called quick clipping here. I'm just respawning all these AI because I want to have them kind of ambush from the rear here. And then I'll quickly go over, grab this guy. Because when you put everything on the server, it can get a little messy. I'm just hoping that Air doesn't accidentally strike their own stuff. And there's another strike over there. Meanwhile, you're having these guys slowly coming up here. They're dealing with this ambush. They somehow... How did you guys... Wow, I'm impressed. Okay. I hope the EOD team's here, because that's a good one. That's a GL firing, I think. I think that's coming from their rear, actually. Yeah, so that was a GL somewhere back there firing, because I know each squad has a 240 here. These guys, I guess, got hit by something, and it crash landed. Respawn timer will give it back in about a minute. Now, these guys have kind of halted. My squads are being very slow to move in because air has just been flying low and slow, so that aggro's all transport AI. I'm amazed how they got it up there. Like, that's...
Can you get to the front, the southeast?
Again, genuinely impressed with that one.
Yeah, you see guys prone.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's just bandaging. He's just chilling right there, man. He's gonna pull out and get RPG'd, though, because he's got no infantry screen here. Now, the strikers can take a good amount of punishment, though, but yeah, I mean... I just made his hull change to orange. And now I've got more stuff kind of sweeping around. I'm going to go ahead and delete some of the bodies back here. Yeah, I mean, if they wanted to, they could do the force split, by all means. I'm just, surprised. I don't even know what that's for. It's probably a mod glitching out. Yeah, I want to see how badly that Vic is damaged. No one's in the driver's seat, though, so I can't tell. I got a few more nasty ambushes here. I got a gun right there that's supposed to basically take people's feet off. We're seeing a lot of explosions here.
Right, yeah.
Was this an airstrike?
Do you need any
With the amount of craters here, I would swear this was an airstrike. I don't know what else could have caused that. There's the plane taking off again. Maybe from one of the Hueys, because they're both gunship models. It's hard to tell. Yeah, now they're sweeping around. We've got just a few squads of infantry kind of coming around here. Something just blew Red Eye up. So I gotta ask, what is this? And what's this? Huh. Let me go to where I know there's a mine. Yeah, so here are the mines I'm using. So I have no idea what those are, because those aren't part of the mission file. You know what I mean? Like, they're just there. So I'm trying to see if he, like, runs one of those over. Are they, like, active mines? Because I don't have any mines in any of the enemy kits. I'm trying to determine what those are. Those are RHS mines, so where did those come from? Oh, unexploded what, from the GBU? Oh, you're telling me air dropped a cluster bomb. Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, that's great. Those are mines, though. I'm trying to determine how air... Like, what did air drop to make? Like, the only thing they dropped was the GBU. So did the GBU spawn UXOs? Otherwise, they're hitting this AA site, so that's good to see. Yeah, I know, GBUs, okay, because they're big bombs, they shouldn't make UXOs at all, but how did those... I mean, we see some plain as day right here. I'm trying to determine what did air drop to make those, because those aren't part of the mission. So they changed their pylons to something. I'm gonna have to check them out if they land again. Yeah, but the thing is, the mines I have are all tied to mission triggers. So, you know, if they just spawn more, it's not going to, not gonna do anything. You know, like like those won't attribute to the win condition. So meanwhile, these guys have dropped a lot of smoke. We're seeing a lot of bodies here. I am just trying to find where the contact is here, you know, where these guys are getting engaged from. So we're hearing more RPGs getting fired at air. That's a cool feature. And then these guys are coming up to basically clear this area out. The issue is the RPG guy is going to burn all their rockets. Medic ran out over here, got gunned down by a few dudes. And where was that explosion? Because I want to check what they're dropping here. we have another airstrike coming down here. Other squads coming down. Meanwhile, this position... It's multiple men down. That guy just got shot. Yeah, just seeing all the casualties here. It's crazy. And there's a bunch of casualties back here, too. Like, what happened, you know? Like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Yeah, the Hueys are RHS models as well. Hueys, in general, just super tanky. But yeah, that other flank is definitely having a large amount of casualties. And... What actually just happened there? Yes, the R&R Vic respawns, but they're all limited tickets. I have no idea what they're doing, to be perfectly honest. Let's see, the seats came out of that one, so... I don't know. I mean, they could be using this right here. That could be spawning in the UXO, so I'll have to check next time. Meanwhile, this squad's still pushing up here. These two guys are still right back here. I think they're getting all their guys back because they have a teleport script for moving their units back. Otherwise, they're just holding right there. Now this group is still continuing to push. R&R Vic is still fine, but I'm... The bomb under it's a Mark 82, by the way, so it's just a dummy bomb. I don't know what's spawning that ordnance. Max just saw that. But whatever those guys are firing... Oh, maybe... Maybe. This is just a big guess. But what if they're launching a rocket that spawns mines? So out of everything here, like these three Hydra types, maybe it's a Hydra type that drops mines. Because I gave I think it was the 151. Maybe it's the 232. I don't know. But something was spawning mines when it shouldn't have been. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe they switched the rocket pod to something that can, you know, do mines, and that would be on their end for switching that out to something like that, but I don't know. Like, that's the only thing I can think of, because it's not the bombs. They have fired missiles. At least this is giving the EOD team more stuff to do. Hold on one second. I'm checking all my messages here because people are sending me a bunch of stuff. Okay, that's not mission related. Best I can do is hide those. So in case they came up the other route, what? Amazing. Okay, we're just gonna get rid of that. I don't know, there's something weird on this server, man. There's a frickin'... I don't know if this is, like, destroyed or something, but in testing and on the server 2 hours ago, like, everything was fine, and then when they bring everyone in...
Copy. I'm in man.
Everything just goes weird. 55463, thanks for the 3-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you get a kick out of this. What is this guy doing? Yeah, Arma testing completely useless. I don't doubt that one bit. On the bright side, I was worried this op would go too quick when they split their force. They've certainly shown me that that's not going to be the case.
I want just call it, man. Especially if you mention the market, I don't know what you mean. What's right?
RPG fired up again. They still have the other side to sweep down. This dude just died. These guys are still holding defensive outside the city. Meanwhile, Seedorf here, running up on his own. Yeah. No, was that debris or was that a mine? Because I just thought I saw stuff fly around, like... I don't see any mines. But yeah, I'm checking all these rocket ordnances, because... I think that's just debris. I find it kind of funny that they're doing airstrikes on civilian infrastructure that they're trying to save.
I know, bro. The tank is over there with them as well, isn't it? The Bradley, Max, that's over here.
I don't know, again, it's just one of those things I just like watching what players do, and fascinates me. Lone wolfing on my Christian server, yeah, right?
The armor is. And just...
Yeah, they just tripped another one. There's about 2 or 3 more along this route, and then that town will be considered clear. The issue is, these guys are waiting in this town, so once they start moving down, they're gonna get mowed down by that machine gun. So I guess Seedorf was just doing a recon around there. You're still hearing these guys firing on what I don't know. I think this auto rifleman. No, they're firing up into that building to kill that AT guy. Okay. I want to see these guys move past and get mowed down by this machine gun. I just want to see it, because I'm a horrible human being. Alright. Come on. We just gotta be patient here. Yes, Obid. Yes, blah, 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 blah. There it... Oh, God. Oh, God. Red Eye just got murked to high hell. Pop a frag up there, somebody. M2's turned around. It's now engaging. Woo! Alright, that wasn't as graphic as I thought it would be. But it was still graphic nonetheless. Another airstrike came in. Not seeing any RHS mines come out of that. It has to be one of the things that, like, they just switched their ordnance to. I don't know what, you know? The player base is always going to be a strange beast in its natural environment. I agree with that 100%. So Air is making these guys go to defend only.
Так точно. Ясно, приступаем. Так точно.
Are these guys all prone? Because I'm willing to bet. Oh yeah, they were... No, they're all slow walking. That's weird. Meanwhile, we have a single AT guy out right here. He's also set to defend only. Very strange. These guys are still right here in their fortifications. I guess they're waiting for the other squad to be done because they're going to start doing this as one group. But yeah, no, Air is making all these guys go to walk only. There's some sort of AI mod running that's taking the control away from my Zeus interface.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what they've done twice. Like, one time they drove off in the side in here, and then the other time they rammed the R&R Vic. So I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, there they are. Now they're shooting down the street here. Air is still striking positions down here. They've done a bit of a good job here. We're seeing about 4 or 5 KIA. But I mean, just a lot of buildings blown up. Oh, you're right. They would have dropped. They could probably dropped a CBU because the that plane. I do remember it. You can put a CBU on it. All right. Cut the engine. Yeah, looks fine to me. So I guess they finally figured out how to land it. Yeah, the BLU. Yeah, but I love the tactic that's going on here that these guys are doing. They're right behind the striker as it's cooking off those mines. They just got to stay like right behind this thing here because otherwise it's going to cause a lot of wounds. I think Isaac, these guys might actually be a little bit wounded from being that close to this thing as it sweeps the minefield. Or, excuse me, the road for mines. There should be one more somewhere up here. If not, they missed something. Which is gonna suck, and they're gonna have EOD sweep through this place. But all the triggers, I know the server will do everything. They just have to make sure they get everything. Air being shot at some more. Once again, Air is conducting a strike. I'm gonna send another squad to these guys because there's just nothing going on. I don't want them to get bored. They've been out there for quite some time.
Точно. Ясно, приступаем.
Yeah, Chow, the Vic has to basically cover that entire area. But it does say how many mines are in there, so... I'm impressed. Like, yeah, this had to have been from the CBU that they could put on the aircraft. So why they would drop a cluster bomb into a into the town just literally confuses me. I guess I'll ask them when they land. But now I'm just losing track of where the additional mines are. Like, I'm just taken aback here. Like, if you're minesweeping, why would you drop a cluster bomb? In the town. Yeah, because there's another one right here, like... I don't know, just genuinely impressed. It's like they put more mines in here than they were going to try to do, you know? It's Alright, hold on, I'm gonna come in here as a Zeus. Hey, Brown.
Well, I mean...
I can't aim for that one because I don't have an optic.
Hold up. Hey, Brown, can you hear me? It's Liru.
Wait.
So, this objective's kind of screwed because Air dropped a cluster bomb with mines into this AO. And that's why you have all these additional RHS ones like that. So, I don't know what to tell you. Like...
Wait, yeah, but are they being picked up by the mission trigger?
No.
Oh, right.
But I'm saying, like, I say in the the task that there's X amount of mines, so now it's really confusing because they dropped a bomb with more mines into a town.
Why did they even do that?
I don't know. Like, I'm genuinely confused at this point.
Where are they?
Okay, God, go
Whoa.
away.
Keep comms
Go away, go.
Keep comms clear. What, mate?
There's a mine right underneath you. Right there.
Wait, what?
Right
Wait,
there.
what? Didn't even... Oh yeah, there's a... What? Are they retarded?
Not me.
I don't know what to say, you know? So Engine got killed by a friendly. These guys are now engaging fortifications over here.
Catch up to us really, but I don't want to leave this town because it's not clear.
So I think the ground command team's now doing EOD, but... I don't know, I'm just baffled. Like, genuinely amazed that they put... I don't know what to say, like... We have them bombing the towns, they're dropping cluster bombs, everything's a mess right now. Like, I'm just at a loss for words. And they're shooting at the mines now to defuse them, like... Absolutely amazing. Someone's already died 3 times.
Hold my game.
Alright, so I just tagged those guys. I'm trying to see how, like... How are these guys getting dropped so fast? I mean, he just one-tapped him, so I'm, like, genuinely, like, I was an 8-man squad against a... like, a platoon, you know? Like, I made this to balance all right, but I'm kind of cut back here, like... Huh. It was meant to be a cluster bomb, not cluster mines. Why would you drop a cluster bomb, though? Because cluster bombs create UXOs, which is basically... That's the same... Oh. Ay. I want to laugh, but, like, I just... My hand's over my mouth right now, like, I can't... I'm genuinely confused here, like... I've got nothing. I was getting shot at by a guy over there. He's right there. Thank you. Yeah, so I was worried, like, maybe the AI are, like, tanking too many shots in the body armor, but no, they're going down when they get hit. Because sometimes, you know, RH, like, I know a lot of mods updated, Ace especially, and sometimes when they do that, like, all the armor values get screwed up. So I was thinking maybe the AI are being too tanky, but from what I've seen, they go down in, you know, 2-3 shots tops. Unless they're hitting them in, like, the legs. So I'm just... I don't know. Just everything I've seen today has just made me question everything, you know?
There's a fire mission on grid 0.
Looks like ground command's moved up to this pause.
0, 5, 9. There's a bunch of enemy infantry there. We need to hit the grid. How copy over?
But yeah, these guys have taken a massive amount of casualties just from that 1 8-man team.
Ammo and...
Yes.
Yeah, copy that. Sheriff.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаем. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Так точно.
Ooh, these are some better items.
Look, they moved the marshal all the way over here to do some more flanking. That's pretty smart. I'm gonna have another squad of AI come down from over here.
Так точно. Ясно, приступаем.
I mean, to be honest, I mean, just looking at all these bodies here, this has been for 3 squads over the, 2 squads coming in. There was a group in here as well. So it's about in a enemy platoon, give or take. This has probably been one of the most realistic ops I've made, in terms of limiting enemy enemy AI, accounting for what would be in the entirety of this island, excuse me. I'm gonna say this guy routes. I did state this would be hard, and it's delivering. Someone's already died 3 times, like, hot damn. Where can one find this map again? It's called Puala. Just look it up on Steam or Google. It's a nice map. I've used it for a few things, usually counter-insurgency base. It's pretty fun. Yeah, it's a glitched out player slot.
Max, can you get both UAs to overwatch this town that we're next to, please? Down. We're going to move along the black line.
So meanwhile, they're conducting a big airstrike here. ZU now firing right into that Huey. So she's quickly evading. I hope they have enough speed. They should. That was the full airstrip. Yep, okay. And this force is still holding over here. Yeah, the trigger's not gonna work. I'm just gonna probably have to manually do it because of the cluster bomb. So we still have scenario end, but. I spelled Puala wrong. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, no, I am not good at spelling maps correctly. I can give you that one. And they blew up the buildings. I'm just gonna kill this guy off, like. There, his arms are out and about, his gun's floating, and his legs are doing the... They're doing the crazy shake. Oh god, they ended in an even worse angle. Okay, I didn't need to know. Yeah. Oh, I spelled it Pula. Well, everyone knows I'm dyslexic at this point. Yeah, the poor civs are gonna come back and half the frickin' town's gonna be blown up, and they're like, oh, okay. Yeah, so some of these bodies are also the players' bodies mixed in here. That's why we have so many dead guys. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players, 7 players, 8 players. That's a dead gorilla. 8 players, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How many players died here? What? 14. 15, 16. 7. No, okay, no. That's not. So 16 so far. 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Like, Jesus Christ. So 22 of those are player bodies. So I thought that was all dead AI. No, that is Jesus. That is very, very crazy. Now I'm gonna explain this ambush real quick. I've got a frickin' gun right here. I'm gonna break this guy on his own so he's not grouped up, so he's gonna stay like that. And then I've got a few guys down here. I got the AT over here. What are you doing? So we had to have taken significant damage to the wheel. No, looks like he's okay. So now they're lowering the Minesweeper there. Go ahead, delete that. Meanwhile, just gonna check on the map. They're still over there.
Back to the jet. The plane's definitely going in now, yeah?
Yeah, I called.
Так точно. Так точно. Ясно, приступаем.
There's number 2.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to open the phone.
What's our current
Okay.
model?
Goodbye.
You ping? Oh, I love throwing in STGs here and there. It's a nice gun. I just like it. Just personal preference, I guess. But yeah, we've had 2 people burn 3 lives now. They don't see his foot. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. No way. No way. What? What is this? Shoot them! What? There's a dude right there in the corner! Why aren't you shooting? He just got shot by a friendly on the left! Oh my god! Oh, this can't be! This can't... He just got shot at by a friendly on the left with the other one. I can't make this up! I can't make this up! How? I just... I don't...
Right,
Like, he wasn't even shooting them! They got shot from the guy over on the left! We might see a friendly fire message come up if they're not able to be saved! That's... Hey! What town was that? They sweep the town with airstrikes! They frickin' used air to fire at the airstrikes blow up all the mines, and I think the sweeper just hit the mine that was down here. This is just a cursed op. This op is cursed. This op is cursed. I can't. I can't. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, this is just incredible. Like, the infantry hasn't even gotten into the town, and it's clear because of the airstrike.
Send in GOAT teams.
I might bring this one to TSB. I want a comparison. Bud, thanks for the 2-year resub. Welcome to the Silver Lance Corporal badge, man. You picked a really great time to resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this, because this is just... I don't know what to say. Like, I'm at a serious loss for words here for everything that's happened. You know, I want to root for the players. I always want to, but the things I've witnessed today... I'm gonna probably take a break from making missions for BIA, because this is incredible. Not even joking, this is absolutely incredible. Like, the AI, because of error, are not focusing on the players, they're focusing on the aircraft, which is why you're seeing them delayed. This guy's staring at this dude. And you've missed. How... I don't know what to say. I'm genuinely taken aback here. No, but there's no mines in this town anymore because Air did a bunch of airstrikes and the sweeper blew up a mine right there, and there were only like 5 mines in this town that had the trigger, so it's already technically completed. Hold on. Notice the color of that guy's... That would be 3 of them. No. Someone's spawning units. Someone else has Zeus. Because look at that. That's 4 AI that are told to move over there. No. Mox, yeah, you would be right. That's a... Dude, they just dropped a bomb right here. See, this is a squad leader I have. These aren't my AI. Because this is an AKSU with a black mag. The only guy with an AKSU here is the team leader right here. But watch this. If you copy and paste, he gets that back. So someone's taking AI and spawning them in. Because I didn't do that. I haven't respawned anything up here. You guys have been watching. I've actually been focusing on the other group right here. So... someone's actually... Jesus Christ. Okay, let's take this from the top. Let's take this from the top. You guys ready? Air dropped a cluster mine bomb in one of the town objectives in an AO where we're sweeping for mines. Air has knocked the R&R Vic 30 meters away and caused the parachutes to go off. I watched this incident happen, and they're still bandaging each other for it because the AI are silly. We had an even, like, 22 players die in this area. We had Air kill 4 out of the 5 mines that were in this town, and now there's another Zeus spawning units. I'm impressed. Like, wow.
I'm at the 2 junction marked.
No, we already determined that the mines came from a CBU. Especially, there was one mine back here. I'm not sure if it's still going to be here, but it was floating in the air. It might have been taken care of. But yeah. So, a Zeus can't spawn that. A Zeus would have to, like, deliberately put that up there. That's because a bomb blew up and they flew around. So, no, this isn't Zeus. That was a cluster bomb. Yeah, they dropped the CBU-87. Mox went into his Arma and tested it. But I am absolutely amazed here. Like, we're about halfway through the op and all this has happened. I want to see what else happens. Yeah, so there's Farganai's kill, when he got shot from the dude over on the right, because let's see, LCPLD Trows. Where is he? Yeah, no, he's right there. Yeah, so that's when they... You know what I mean, guys? And you guys know my normal style. Normally, I'm putting, like, 2 squads or 4 squads against, you know, like, 30, 40 players because they're about 50 strong, so they split up to 2 groups of 25. Normally, I'm a lot harsher here, but this is just... This is just a squad. I sent 2 squads here, and they got in at different times, so it's technically a 1-squad fight, and they've got plenty of air assets that have been dropping rockets. I'm being nice compared to my normal style. Why did they land? Okay. Like, my AI settings are the same, you know? This is what I've done for every op. 90, 35, 50, 50. It's my classic. I think the striker is just killing stuff. I don't know, again, I don't know what to say here. Alright, by now, we're gonna have another squad. Oh yeah, no, that was me showing off that someone's spawning in shit.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступай.
And again, like, sure, AI could have glitched and gotten their default kit, but they were all put in a movement order here. Now let me show you guys something. So if I were to take, we're gonna actually test this because I wanna show you guys this. I'm gonna take a copy of this guy. We're gonna put a bunch of them right here. Now, if I were in the Zeus interface like this, and I give them all a movement order, they do that. And look how close they are. Now, if I go on the map, see how close they are like that? But if I select them in the map and then give them a movement order, look at how they're branched out. Look at that space difference. So someone was in the map with a Zeus interface when they gave that movement order of those units right there. On top of that, these AI, again, they're all copied from a squad leader role, but not Control-Shift-C. This is just Control-C because these are default ultranationalist units that I built these kits off of. So these guns shouldn't exist, but they do. Because I didn't want to give any of the AI, any 7.62 auto rifles. Because again, we have a 5.45 AK 74 NU, which is the 5.45 one again. We have an M84, because that meme weapon. We got a freaking M1 Garand, M16, which is a 5.56 with 20 round mags, the STG 44, Car 98, Lee Enfield, and the little 9mm Pee-wee gun. So that's not. Those aren't my guns. Someone's messing around. See, now it's left to the Minesweeper. Did you get shot by the one dude over here? Wow. Yeah, Cross, pretty much. So I'm kind of shrugging this off. I'm gonna when I read through people's feedback that they're gonna send me on Discord, I'm gonna have to immediately start with by saying, look, someone else was doing stuff in the Zeus interface that wasn't my stuff. So, you know, if that was one of those instances. Okay, so that guy in the back, his armor, I guess he got hit 4 or 5 times there, but yeah, he tanked quite a few shots right there. So some of these AI are pretty tanky, but yeah, they just sweep the mines in here. And that AO is now done.
Brown?
Так точно.
Are you in the vehicle?
So that's gonna only leave this town and that town because the mines didn't go off.
Sorry, I was on the long range just with the vehicle.
Alright, me and Gavin are coming back.
I'm gonna do one more check right here, see if I can spot the Apers mine. But there's no way for me to add it to the interface after it's been put down in the editor. Plus, you know, we have the RHS mines from the CBU. Because if I can find it, I can just detonate it and then make the trigger succeed. I don't know. I'm just gonna rule this as cursed. Rule it as cursed, call it a day. I could see if someone's in the Zeus animation, but they're with a large group of players. So I would, you know, I'm looking back and forth here. I haven't seen anyone in the Pat animation because that is an immediate red flag for me. But what they could be doing is because this is a mechanized op, they could go in a vehicle and do it, and I wouldn't even be able to tell. Well, yeah, so EOD's now gonna comb through this place with a fine-tooth comb or something. There's still the RHS ones that are here, but they don't satisfy the trigger condition. I'm scared to see what's still gonna happen at this rate. Looks like they just conducted an airstrike down there. Oh my. Yeah, the mines aren't out here, because, oh, I guess technically they could be, because it's part of the zone. I was just trying to get the entirety of this town.
Get in, Max. Our vehicle's being used by...
So at 7 or 8, we're going to do a 700th training thingamajig. And then at 10, I'm going to play the TMTM op. So this is just one of 3 planned streams for today. And these are the stragglers from the previous AO coming down. I mean, these are just targets of opportunity. They could just ditch them. We also have that Marshall firing MPT in there. I just shot that guy dead. TMTM, I don't know what their op's gonna be. They're basically, that's where Barbarian goes to take a break from TSB. I join them occasionally, but they've got, this, whole sign-up process. Oh, yeah, there's Barbarian. But yeah, no, this is gonna get stretched out to, 2 hours. I'm surprised it's gonna last this long. I don't know why Air's doing a good job doing close range strikes here. Oh my god, what was that? Ow. Now they're putting weird metal grinding sounds. Oh, great. Yeah, but I mean, so yeah, like, if someone else was Zeusing, they could technically just be in a Vic and put stuff. So we're gonna take a look at the AO. I've got 1 unit down here. I've got this ambush made. I'm gonna probably spawn another squad to come up over here.
Max, tell the Badger to take point.
I swear I'm gonna, like, leave the server, go check my mission file on where these things are specifically. And then just come back more to... I mean, I could just always manually end the mission. And they just... Yeah, I guess they're denting some of the RHS mines that they're finding. So EOD gets to have a little bit of fun doing EOD stuff. That's pretty cool.
Так точно.
Alright, but I am going to now put in the last 2 squads. I love how one squad has done 3/4 of the object, like 1/2. Just, Oh, for the love of God.
Ясно, приступаем.
It's definitely been an interesting one.
Ясно, приступаем.
So I'm also watching these guys very closely just to see if anything else comes out, you know? What the fuck am I saying? Break this apart so it's on its own. I'm gonna just call it a success because I don't wanna deal with what's gonna be said in debrief here. Because the amount of things I have witnessed from the Zeus POV.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
I will say this though, I guess it is possible to make something that is just that complex without even meaning it for it to be complex. So GMG just started firing at the Striker here. Striker's gonna be able to shake that off though. Oh, it wouldn't be one of these without a giant, without a Maskaz dude to dig sink. That's oh my God. Oh.
Game United, are you alive? Game United? Oh, no.
Oh my God, we get to end on them ramming into each other. And then the Vix just exploded when they respawned. Oh. Oh man. Then the base explodes. Oh my, oh my.
Game United, where are you?
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
What else can we get? I feel like this in itself deserves its own bingo sheet, you know, like TSB bingo. Like legit. I am baffled. They rammed each other? Oh, that's okay. So they blamed it on desync, but in reality they okay. Yep.
Max, tell the tank to look north. Game, I need you here now.
What? Yeah, I'm coming.
I'm next to the front infantry vehicle.
Woods, this is Liru. Message over.
Brown's down.
Oh, right, it's Brown. That's Zeus, right? Okay. How are you guys still dying? What? What is going? Oh, it's because there's still maybe 2 or 3 guys up here, right? Maybe? Okay. Did that guy just shoot him and then dab? I mean, the only objective that's left is over here. Alright, I am just gonna literally walk around here and try to find the damn mine and step on it. How are you guys doing? Because I'm genuinely impressed at this rate. Like, just absolutely amazed how this happened. You know, like, words just can't describe it. I mean, EOD's blowing up the RHS mines, which is great. So E-Jets, this is work with another community. TSB is like my flagship community that I do a lot of work for, but occasionally I branch out just to see what's going on in the Arma world. And this is just one of those examples. So I showed you guys what the Apers mines look like. So I'm focusing on the road here. I want to find this damn thing so I can end with the trigger. Well, I'm probably not going to wait for the damn trigger. I'm just going to... I wonder if I could manual it as a Zeus. I'm pretty sure Shopix there was part of the EOD team, and he might have just blown himself up. But oh my God.
This is Delta Squad. We don't have a squad leader right now. What should we do?
Brown, this is Liru. Message over.
Brown is down. So he won't respond.
Hey, firm.
Yeah, I'll tell him you called him.
Let him know we can index at any time. The mission's kind of glitched out because airdropped a mine cluster bomb on the objective that hasn't been cleared yet. So there's additional mines. I can't. I can't say that with a straight fucking face. Just
Was there more?
no, just ready to end it whenever.
Alright, I'll,
Speed up
let's
from
see.
Delta Squad. Can anyone?
Oh my god.
Speed up from Delta to HQ. Copy.
Ясно, приступаем. Так точно. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаю.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm okay. No. 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 I can't. I can't even. I can't even. What did I just witness?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Pilots are dead.
Ah, there we go. Hello. Yeah, I was down for the last 5 minutes of that, so apologies for lack of radio comms. Otherwise, it did really well. We cleared everything. Liru will explain the issue with the first town objective. There was a reason
So,
we couldn't clear that.
do you want me to explain it now?
Yeah, please.
All right. Air changed their pylons on the aircraft and loaded up with a CBU cluster bomb that spawned RHS mines and dropped about 20 additional AP mines in that large town.
Oh,
and
yes, that was fun.
yeah, booped that one. So I'm not sure if you guys read it, but I had specific counters for the mines to kind of help you out, and that was just something that kind of screwed that over. So I'm sorry, guys, but I can't control that.
That's fine, mate. Yeah,
Like, what
I
the
read
fuck?
the brief again to make sure I got the right lines. I was like, there's 7 fucking mines in this town, and then everyone's blowing shit up. That's not 7 fucking mines. And then my mate was like, oh yeah, they dropped cluster bombs over the place. Like, oh, that's cool. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, aviation are terrible tonight, dude. Terrible people. Honestly, annoyed me. They even friendly fired me twice tonight, so I'm not very happy, man. And the worst thing about
Was that
it
the
is
plane or the helicopters?
I don't
let
know.
me-
One of you dum-dums decided to stop bombing a town when you knew friendlies are in there, and then killed me. I'm very upset. So
Sounds like you had a good time.
Fine. Well, we can save the complaint to another time. While everyone's here, I just want to say, first of all, thank you for coming. Obviously, taking time out of your day and things. Second thing, trains tomorrow is open to everyone. Usually, we just get the sort of special, the specialists and team leaders and things turn up. But it's open to everyone. We keep it short, keep it practical, good for learning stuff, and it's fun as well. It's not boring or formal like you get in some milsim units.
We're also doing it on the new servers.
Send in
Yes,
Goat
it's going to
Team
be a stress
6
test for the new
now.
server, so hopefully all goes well. Don't forget to rate the mission on the website out of 5, and if anyone has mission making feedback, then I'm sure Liru is more than happy to receive it. As always, just want to make the best missions we can.
Yes, please DM me on Discord if you have any feedback.
Final thing, if anyone's interested in any special roles like medic, specialist, pilot, Tank commander, team lead, squad lead, send me a PM on Discord. I'll direct you to the right person. I'll let you know if we've got slots free because there are a few different slots in a few different departments. Other than that, we'll take the department heads, squad leads, team leads, etc. down to another channel. Aris, you got anything else, or is that it?
No.
Cool.
And Whale, thank you
Thanks
for
again
the
coming, guys, and I'll see
Twitch
you
Prime
on
sub.
Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow at training.
I'll see you tonight at the TM op. Thanks for the 4-month
You
resub.
want us
I
to go,
I hope
to
you
the
keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you get a kick out of this. I just wow, like wow. Thank you for watching. We'll be back at 7 o'clock with some 700 training. Go operate operationally, and